Welcome to Live with Greg, or Live with Greg, depending on semantics.
So you noticed the coffee cup?
Cats before coffee. From Dora.
Mm-hmm.
Dora the Explorer got you that Christmas gift.
Yep.
Because she felt like a new place. You were starting to lose your priorities. She was like, hey, my bowl's a little bit empty and you're making coffee?
Came a long way, me and Dora.
Yeah.
Dora and I.
Yeah.
Are we live now?
We're live.
Okay.
Should I introduce you?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I'm here with Kayla Bela, and we're doing our quarantine episode of Live with Greg. How you doing, Kayla Bela?
And Candy, we're just missing Grandma Candy.
Right.
And Dora.
And Dora.
I'm doing good. I'm a little tired.
Because you were drinking last night?
And crying.
And what were you crying about? Was it just the potatoes?
I mean, I scraped the potato. My bone was basically popped out. It was really gross. And I've been cooking for 4 hours. And it was just like a breaking point, and I couldn't find Neosporin, so I just started crying.
Because if there's no Neosporin, tears are the next best thing.
I mean, I think it was like a buildup of everything.
That's what I'm wondering.
Quarantine.
Because...
It was like the last straw.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you find crying is very therapeutic?
It gets to a point where I had to stop because my eyes were like, heavy. So that's why I was like groggy this morning. I don't know. Sometimes.
Sometimes no.
Sometimes not. It just makes you feel like crap.
But how'd you feel last night?
Like crap.
So it was time
But then you saved me and you made me feel a lot better because you got me Neosporin and Band-Aids. And you got brand name too.
Yeah.
I was surprised. It was like, oh, you got brand name, not generic.
If you're gonna do it right.
Yeah, you can Venmo me.
It's like a couple bucks.
Or is it's for the house? It's for the house.
How can I put a price on the zombies I had to scatter through to make it to the 7-Eleven 2 miles down the road?
But you didn't.
Yeah.
Where did you go again?
Tam Junction.
Oh, the one by Walgreens, right? Is that right?
Inward, like if you hit that light and make a right, so you know where the natural food market is? You go past that about a half mile.
I thought that was called Sprouts.
It's not. But I always call it Whole Food or Natural Foods, but no, it's the
Good
Good
Earth.
Earth. Yes.
Is there a Sprouts market?
Not in Marin. There is Sprouts Market, so.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It feels a lot better today.
Awesome. And those potatoes I thought were really delicious with a little blood and bone
And you get some, like you said, some Kayla DNA.
and some Kayla DNA.
Good protein.
Yeah, yum. Besides, if I'm going to be a zombie, I got to get used to the taste of raw flesh. So.
Yeah. Cannibalism.
Yeah, sign of the times.
Yeah. I was watching that 100 show that I was telling you about. And they were stuck together. Basically reminds me of us now, kind of, but they were like stuck in that big bunker. Have you ever seen the show? Well, they were stuck there together for years, and they had to start eating each other. I'm sorry, this probably isn't appropriate for the podcast.
I think it is. We're in the
It just reminds me of us, kind of.
So did they kill each other and then?
No, they had these fighting pits. So if you broke the law, like if you didn't pay for something, or maybe you didn't wear your mask. I'm just kidding. They didn't have to wear a mask. You didn't wear your mask. You had to go to the fighting pit. And it was, the winner would get to go back into society, and then they would eat the people.
And the loser was
The losers. Yeah, losers. It was like 5 people fighting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there would only be one survivor.
Yeah. So that was how they ruled society.
I think that's what we should do in Mill Valley.
Yeah. You don't wear your mask, you're going to the pit.
Go to the fighting pit. You end up being toilet paper.
And then everyone will start howling.
Yeah. And they use your clothing for toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
Good times.
Well, I don't think we'll ever run out with grandma candy.
Good point. Yeah. Boy, she's
I really hope
that.
I mean, we should not do this, but I really am curious what's in her car.
I'm curious about this ring you're wearing.
This ring?
Yeah, what's the story behind that?
It's my LSU graduation ring. Well, my boyfriend actually bought it for me, that I was not returning this after we broke up. Yeah, it's my David Yurman graduation ring.
And you had an engagement ring as well.
No.
No.
I would have, though, if I broke up with him. He asked my dad if he could marry me.
And that was more than you
Hopefully
wanted.
he doesn't ever watch this. Yeah, I didn't want that. My dad told him that too.
All right. Well, very good for clarity on that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear you a lot talking about a husband and how you would like one of those in your life.
Sugar daddy, looking for one in the valley.
That's different than a husband.
A husband, a sugar daddy, and a boyfriend, maybe.
So you want 3 different men in your life: a husband for like proper occasions and family events, a sugar daddy for
shopping,
the obvious,
and a lover.
And a lover. And you don't think that one entity can hold all those?
No.
All right. So
maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Now, how does Christ fit in all that?
I don't think God would approve.
So what do you think of that?
I think I should just pray to God, ask Him to send the right guy at the right time, and in the meantime, work on me. For real, that's the real answer.
Right, I feel you. And what is work on you?
Do better at my job and have balance, because I haven't really had balance because I work all the time and I get home late. So I think starting earlier, I've noticed during quarantine, helps me. It, like, makes me less stressed and I'm happier. I don't know if you noticed that, but that one day that I got up earlier, I actually liked talking to you. I mean, anyone. But when I start later, I get stressed, and then you'll come in the living room, and Grandma Kenny's like, do. I'm just like, yeah.
So how is it living with 2 old people?
I think I'd be really lonely if I was living here by myself. So I like it. I like living with you, Greg.
That's good. I think the 3 of us are doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I mean, before I moved here, I was really unsure about you because you told me I couldn't bring Dora. I was like, no, put him on the phone. This is not happening. And now you love Dora, so.
I think I was joking then.
You don't joke with Dora, about Dora.
I do. Joke about everything.
Yeah, you do. You're a big joker. For Halloween, I really want you to be the Joker.
Did you see that movie, The Joker, the latest one?
Yeah, I bought it.
You did?
Yeah, I couldn't wait. It was you could only buy it instead of rent it, so I bought it.
I haven't seen it. What do you think?
I liked it. It was kind of not depressing. He was a very weird character. But overall, it was really good, I think.
So I've heard that there's...
You know what we should do? I wanted to do this after I watched it. We should watch all the Batman movies and then watch it. Can we?
Yeah.
Okay, we should do that. Because I wanted to do that, but I watched it with this guy that I was on a date with that I didn't like.
So you go out on dates with guys you don't like?
Okay, he's actually. I really hope he doesn't watch this.
So now you've got two men in your life that you're hoping don't watch this because you're kind of cracking them.
So this guy had taken me to the Buckeye. That was the one who took me to the Buckeye, and we had the oysters, and they're disgusting. I don't know why everyone likes them. It was just like butter and cheese and all the cheese, and after, like, I felt so sick. I was like looking for like a Louisiana style oysters, and that was not it. Not it.
What's a Louisiana style?
I like the charred grilled oysters. I don't know. It's like it is buttery too, but it has like this certain sauce that I have never tasted. Maybe like not Zydeco sauce, but kind of like barbecue shrimp. I don't know how to describe it.
Has it got like a bit of a zest
It's
to
like
it?
I would literally drink the sauce. It's that good. But it's been a really long time since I've had it. But I don't really know how to describe it.
Do you like really spicy food?
I do.
Do you like Indian food?
No.
That's really spicy.
It's like a weird taste. I don't really like it. Yeah. It's like a different kind of spicy.
So you like
I mean, you've
Cajun
had
hot?
gumbo. It's
Yes.
like, well, I guess that wasn't really spicy. That was kind of bland, but good spicy food.
So-
Crawfish. Really spicy crawfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to those southern crawfish feeds, like where there's just piles of crawfish on a barbecue?
On a barbecue?
Isn't that how they do it?
No.
Water?
No, they have a broiler or this big pot that you boil. No, I guess you kind of boil. I don't know. I've never done it before, but you have like this big broiler that you cook it in, and you.
Isn't a broiler like a fire? You mean a big boiling pot?
Big boiling pot, like with a fire underneath it.
Like a witch's brew.
Yeah, but like really.
You all
really
are
big.
witches.
I don't know how to cook crawfish, but I do know they have to be alive, and my dad always makes them, and my uncle. And Robert was going to make it for my birthday, but now we're in quarantine.
Yeah, how was that? Because your birthday hit right when we started quarantining.
Well, your Grandma Candy made it a lot better.
Did she?
No, both of you.
Oh, we both did?
Yeah, the cookie cake.
That was her.
I've had it every single year. No, you went and got it.
I went and got it.
Didn't you ask Mama where to buy it from?
No, that was all your grandma.
Aw.
What I asked is your mom is
I
like
thought she
this.
was going to forget, honestly. I wasn't really expecting it.
She was on it.
And then she even got me the curling iron, and I was like, you're really listening to me.
She loves
I mean,
it.
usually I don't think she wants it.
Do you find that old people like myself and Candy, like we tend to be in our own world and it's hard to like teach us anything? It's like old dog, new tricks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're set in your ways.
What would
You're
you
not very open-minded. Well,
What-
maybe you are a little.
What would you like me to change? If you're like, Greg, if you implemented this in your life.
I mean, I don't want to change either one of y'all. So I don't really think about ways you should change. I mean, yeah.
Don't talk to me before my coffee.
Oh, okay, so we could work on that. Like this morning, I wanted to strangle you and Grandma Candy because she was blaring strawberry red wine, like loud. And then y'all are all in the kitchen. I was just trying to get some damn coffee and go back to my room. Okay, so it's times like that, like when I'm trying to wake up. I mean, if you could y'all could take it down a notch, I'd appreciate it.
Really? So no more heavy metal?
Yeah, no more hardcore rock and metal blaring
Okay.
or strawberry red wine.
Strawberry red wine. Rap?
I mean, just like not blare it. I appreciate when you shut my door.
That's what I try to do.
Yeah. When you do that, you usually don't hear the music, so it helps.
All right. Did you hear me work out this morning?
No, I was like really, really dead this morning.
Good.
Grandma Candy said she showered and I didn't hear her. So that was good. So do you want to tell them about your robe? Speaking of Grandma
No, because it's
Candy?
mostly audio. All right, so yes, this robe, I was gifted during Christmas towels
Because you didn't have enough of them.
because I didn't, but I had plenty. So I wasn't really sure what to do with these towels. And one of my friends, Holly Badgley, you can look her up, is a brilliant master craftsman with fabric. And she created this kimono style robe for me.
But that was your idea, right?
Yeah, I thought of that.
I would have never thought of that.
Really?
Yeah, making a robe out of towels.
It seemed like it because like
They do have like a good pattern though.
yeah, and the fabric, it's like, it's warm, it's soft, it's comfy, it's everything you want. And
Is it kind of like itchy though?
No, not at all.
Nice.
You could try it on. It's like a towel. Like when you put a towel around you.
You don't want an itchy towel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I have this amazing kimono robe crafted from the towels that your grandma Candy gave me
That
for
you
Christmas.
See, that's why I was really surprised. Y'all really made my birthday special.
Right on.
But, I mean, I was thinking like, she buys stuff and
Yes, she does. She buys stuff in bulk. You could say that out loud. She's aware of it. God bless America. That's...
the toilet paper. You will never live the toilet
I
paper.
will never live it down. But I think my point is the right item in the right quantity at the right time. Now is the right time to have tons of toilet paper.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna waste my money on a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need right now.
Right.
Money's tight, really tight now.
Tight. How do you feel about, because I heard the meeting that you were in where your company was discussing what they're doing to tighten belts and keep jobs.
So we're international, and they made all of this or they didn't make. So we have partners, which are like the top people. We have partners, senior managers, project managers, and me, I'm at the very bottom. But our partners got a 20% reduction in salary, and they're gonna have that through probably the end of the year. And everyone's really supportive and on board. They cut our pay, but also our hours, so now it's 32 hours a week. I think, now that I've had time to think about it, I think it is a really good thing. We're sharing workloads and people aren't getting laid off. But I'm still scared about getting laid off because I don't know what I would do. So that's kind of scary. But I think they're doing the right thing.
It must feel really good that the people at the top are taking a
They're
cut.
taking care of us.
Yeah.
So that made me feel better. But at first, I was like, oh my God, the world is ending. That's like $1,000 less that I'm making a month. And I have a lot of bills. I have student loans. So.
Do you know your student loans? Oh, wait a minute. You don't have federal loans, right?
Well, I do, but they're not a burden at all.
But they're on freeze. No interest. You don't have to make any payments for, if they're federal, for 6 months.
Yeah.
Sallie Mae is 3 months.
I had like a 3% interest rate, so those really weren't like a burden.
Right.
But Sallie Mae, don't like them. Actually, I consolidated,
Okay.
which was, it helped a lot because my Sallie Mae's were like 11% and now they're 5% or 5 or 6. So I make one monthly payment every month. So I need to call them actually today.
They're on freeze for 3 months.
This is private.
Yeah, freeze.
What?
Yeah, Sallie Mae. So I just happened to hear on the report, Sallie Mae was one of the ones mentioned. They're on 3 months freeze.
Well, I don't have any loans with them anymore because I consolidated.
I thought you still did.
No, I consolidated all those, so it's with First Mark Common Bond.
Okay, so you could call. So you're right. Like the private entities are doing their own thing, but private entities are freezing and no interest and no payments.
Mm-hmm.
So you can find out if that.
Yeah, I do need to call them today because I was going to make a payment today. Well, I still am because I have the money to. It's my first full paycheck. So hopefully they accommodate. I think they would, though, since I got a pay cut. Yeah.
Do you think life is irrevocably changed from this?
I mean, it's sad. I try not to cry when I get home from the store. I mean, it's just sad. I mean, you can't go near anyone, and I'm like always, even when I go on walks or like on the Dipsy, I'm just like, see someone and like step out of the way and like make sure we have space, and it's just really sad.
So what are you doing as part of working on yourself with the sadness experience?
It makes me feel better when I go run. I usually go out for 2 hours each day. My legs, they're feeling pretty strong right now.
Right.
So that's been really cool. Do you think I need to eat better? I've been cooking. I love to cook, but I kind of am over it right now. Like, I just ordered pizza. I was like, I don't want to cook for a while.
Well, I've noticed you cook, you eat that immediate meal that you've cooked, and then the rest just languishes in the fridge. It's like the next...
Well, I do plan on eating my tacos for lunch. I just didn't want I didn't want it for lunch and dinner because I had it for lunch yesterday. But those are my favorite tacos, so those are going to be gone.
Okay.
I wish you ate pork and shrimp. At least you eat gumbo on Christmas.
Yeah, if Kayla makes it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, no, cooking's been nice. I really haven't calculated how much money I've been spending on cooking, but I think it's a lot. So I'm going to try and, figure out spending for that now.
There's a lot of stuff in these cupboards that could be...
I don't want soup.
Yeah, there's beans.
I don't want beans out of a can, and I don't want salmon out of a can either.
Darn it. Thought we'd get rid of some of that stuff. And you don't want soup?
No.
So what are you going to do today for your exercise, your cardiovascular?
I don't know. I don't know. Might try and find a rain jacket. I have an umbrella. I need to go outside. That makes just being outside and getting out of the house makes me feel better.
Right on. There's an umbrella over there, I think.
And I have a cat umbrella in my car. It's pretty big. It has Dora on the end of it.
Nice.
She's missing an ear though, but...
Alright, so Dora the Explorer.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla Bayla's cat.
Oh my god! Greg, she has a birthday coming up. April 20th.
Alright.
We gotta get her...
420.
Yeah.
We can get her some cat drugs.
Yeah, some catnip. She'll be 5.
5. How has she been as a psychological...
Oh. I get upset and I just hold her and pet her and it makes me feel better. So psychologically, yeah, she's been my rock.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are there times where you could be lying in bed despondent and she'll hop into bed and just snuggle up to you and you feel better? It's like she senses you need a little...
Yeah, anytime I've been really upset, it's like she knows. Animals just know.
That's awesome.
So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, but when I leave, we're going to have to get Grandma Candy a cat or something. And Dora's going to have to come visit. I've already been thinking about it. Okay, so I haven't told Grandma Candy this. I told Mama this, but now it's probably not going to happen. But I found 2 girls at work that are living with their parents, and they said towards the end of the year they were probably tired of living with them. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm really trying to save money, so I don't know what my situation will be. I don't really feel like moving right now, but we're going to keep in touch, and maybe towards the end of this year or the beginning of next year, live in San Francisco.
All right, the 3 of you find a pad.
Yeah, because I'm in this group, and a lot of the places are $1,300, $1,400 each, and in Louisiana, at a really nice place, but I was paying $1,300. So it's we're making more. I think $1,300, $1,400 is reasonable.
For each of you?
Yeah.
So there'd be $3,900 a month.
Yeah.
Around $4,000 a month for 3 people, and you're in bunk beds, one bedroom.
No, you're not. Okay, see, that's what I thought, and I was like, I'm never going to live in San Francisco. But when I actually looked into it, I was like, wow, you actually can make it affordable. and you don't have to live in bunk beds. You have your own room. You usually do have to share a bathroom though. And it's like,
That's not a big deal.
yeah, I mean, I do that now, so.
Yes, you do.
And the best part is they love cats.
Ah, do they have cats?
No.
So Dora the Explorer.
Dora would have it all to herself.
She wouldn't be able to go outside and
I
hang
know,
out
that's
with the
why I
deer.
was saying on the weekends I would come here and visit and bring her.
Do you think she would do you think she could get used to that car drive?
I mean, I did it all the time when I went home, and this is only...
Really?
Yeah. I would bring her home with me, and she would whine the entire time. But I think once she realized where she was going, I think she would kind of learn, like, oh, I'm getting in the car. I get to go outside.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. We'll see how that works out.
She'll come visit. So, yeah. But that won't happen for a while. Financially, that's not happening. So, yep.
And how are your sisters a support in your life?
Myrna hates California.
What kind of support is that?
She really misses me. So she hates on California any way possible, just to like get me to come home. So she's like, bunch of liberals, and Daddy calls y'all the land of the fruits and the nuts. Y'all aren't that bad though. Y'all are growing on me. So, but there still are. Like, okay, so for dating, it was really weird when I first moved here because in Louisiana, no one has political views or religious views, but here it's like, I'm a Christian. I'm not politically, like, in your face at all. But everyone here I found is like, they always have their political view, it's usually liberal, and then they have religion, and everyone's very different. So that was
So you said you are political.
No, I'm not. I don't like people politically, like, in your face. Like, a lot of people come on very strong.
Okay. Do you vote?
I didn't vote this year.
Just because of the move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty, like,
Yeah, it wasn't. I would like to get more involved, though.
What about the election coming up in November?
I will vote.
All right.
But I need to get more informed. So, that is a goal, to, like, be more informed of what is going on in the world. And I have been reading my Skim every morning. Well, actually, I didn't read it this morning, but usually during the week. That's where I got that stupid recipe from, though.
From Skim?
I know. I need to email them and tell them it really sucks.
Yeah, say, look, this is nothing like animal fries from In-N-Out Burger.
No.
This is like 7th level hell.
Like, I also learned next time I just need to read through the entire recipe, but I read up through all the ingredients in, like, step number 2, and they never told me that I needed parchment paper until, like, the 3rd step, and that's how you make all the little ribbons. That was the hardest part. And then they didn't cook, so I finally just took them out and just laid them on the pan, and then they burnt, so some of them were burnt. It was very frustrating.
Then you left a bit of your thumb in there.
Yeah, I did that too. I got the best cheese. Well, we still have some.
Yeah.
But it was like, I got all this really nice stuff and then wasted it. Whole Foods was expensive too.
Yep.
It's okay. You live and you learn.
Yes, that is real.
I'm just not used to failing at cooking, and I failed really bad yesterday.
So what brings you hope, like today?
So today, yeah, that's a good question. I've noticed every single day I kind of have to, like, make myself look forward to something, and it's usually going outside, and it's raining right now. So, you know what? I think we should watch Batman.
Ha! So
That's my hope. My hopes are on you.
I can't handle the responsibility.
Watching Batman.
Which version, though?
The first one.
So the very first one with Jack Nicholson and Michael, no, the one Batman.
I forgot his name. What's his name?
I forget his name too. But the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then watch the Joker.
So the Joker really is supposed to be playing off that.
I think so.
Is
Well,
Batman
it's like
in the Joker?
no, it's all about his life, like becoming the Joker.
Okay. So like it ends with him fully embodied as the villain Joker.
He has become the Joker.
Do you think there was a social message in there?
Maybe society, I guess, treating people certain ways, kind of making them crazy. Maybe.
Do you think it was saying there isn't empathy? You know what empathy is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, do you think it was saying like that our society is lacking empathy and the end result of that is this madness?
It could be, and I would say the one positive thing from the coronavirus is us being empathetic and helping others. I cried this morning just because I was watching this tutorial back home for a hairstylist, and she started raising money for the nurses for hair and shampoo and conditioner, because every single day they have to wash their hair like twice a day because they're helping all those patients, so it's breaking off their hair, and so she has raised $10,000 and she matched it. I tried to find her on Venmo because I wanted to send her money too, but I couldn't find her. But at so many people are just like donating $5 or $10, and she matched it. So now she has $20,000. Forgot how many people she's donating shampoo and conditioner to, but just like stuff like that.
I have noticed people really rallying.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a online rave that's going on all weekend, raising money for artists, and their goal was 100,000, and it started yesterday. And about 4 hours into it, they had over $50,000.
Yeah, it's insane. They're doing I'm gonna check the updates. She's been doing hourly updates. So let me see. Yeah, so that has really touched my heart. Everyone else's. What is her name? Actually, I can't find her.
Okay.
I'll look it up later.
Now, you have a degree in chemical engineering.
Yeah, I was wearing my shirt, but I changed it to frogs.
Because frogs emit chemicals. Did you have a passion for that field of study?
I was gonna say frogs. Chemical engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad is a forester, and he would take me to the paper mill with him a lot, and I thought, you get to see the process, and it's just so big, and I thought it was really interesting. And then I started out in kinesiology. It was too easy and boring. I thought memorizing biology was really, really boring. And I wanted something harder, so I decided engineering. I was like, what's the best one? Chemical, and it's definitely the hardest. So I had to adjust really quick, but I love it. It's never boring, and there's a whole bunch of different fields that you can go into. So for me, I'm environmental at the refineries right now, making sure they're in compliance with California's strictest in the nation. So
really?
So there's a lot of work, which is really good.
So reducing the carbon footprint and
finding different ways to control the emissions that are more effective, cost effective and better for the environment. So we really have to dig into their process and figure out how it works, which I think is really cool. And I've been working at Shell for almost a year, I think 9 months, and then before that I was at Valero, and I'm starting to finally really know how a refinery works, and I think that's really cool. So I like it. I think I'll stay in the oil and gas sector, make it better.
do you think that, do you see hope in?
They're our top client, Shell. So we have, forgot what they call them, high priority clients. They're on that list. So they give us the most work.
Do you see them actively looking for ways to reduce their carbon footprint, remain solvent as a business, and move into greener energy?
Mm-hmm. I think California is going to make that happen. They're always coming up with new regulations and requirements so that we're more environmentally friendly.
And do you see a
I mean, I'm working on many, I can't tell you exactly what it is, but I'm working on many different applications and projects that is like working towards them reducing their emissions. So, and they're just going to continue to do that.
do you see eventually oil being phased out of the main source of human energy?
Yes, Tesla.
So you
Tesla is one of our big clients too. I don't know. I think oil and gas right now in my lifetime is always going to be important. Like my entire lifetime, I think it's going to be really important. But I mean, later on, I think Tesla, they will become an essential business. Right now, they're not, because they're really fancy. But I think eventually we're going to move towards them. They're also one of our top clients. So, yeah, just not in my lifetime. It's still going to be here.
Really?
I think so. It's they use oil and gas for a lot of stuff. There's an article that I found from Bolero for all the different things that we use it for. So I'll find that for you.
Okay.
I just don't know it off the top of my head.
All right. Is there anything you have in mind that you'd like to talk about that hasn't been brought up?
Oh, I wanted to ask you about your work.
Okay.
How's that going?
It's slowed down a lot, and I think I have my own motivation in it has been challenging the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
So it has slowed down, but I think part of that is still bad habits I created over the past few years from lack of motivation.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't blame it all on this whole virus thing, but definitely people that I used to get a lot of work from the past couple weeks, they're like, I don't have anything.
Yeah. So you haven't really said anything. So, but I was curious how that was going. Because some of our clients, they have said like we're having to reduce contractor cost, and luckily we still work.
Yeah.
But you seem very calm about it. Like you just seem. I mean, you're also a guy, so I feel like you kind of like keep it on the inside a little bit more.
You think guys are not as emotional as...
You're more logical.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just a wiring thing from a male?
Yep. You just keep cool.
Even though inside we could be a raging torrent of mad emotion.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what's going on with y'all.
The Joker's going on inside.
That's scary.
Ah!
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of what that's about? Like that we all have that just potential.
And it can happen.
Right. The potential's there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of working on yourself, that's kind of like, for me, that's an element that I keep sort of coming up against is...
Becoming the Joker?
No, but the negative elements of who I am and the positive elements of who I am. And there's effort involved in choosing the best at any given moment.
Yeah, you always have to be self-aware of that. It's hard to remind yourself.
Yeah. And still be light and joyful and fun.
Yeah, that's been very hard during quarantine.
Damn hard!
Yeah.
Anything else?
How excited are you that Robin's back?
Well, I'm excited by what I see her planning.
Is she gonna watch this?
I don't know, probably not. My kids don't care what I... that's not entirely true. But,
I know she's ready to party. That's what she keeps telling me.
Really?
She's like, I just want to party.
Yes. She enjoys having fun.
I'm like,
she
we can do wine
loves
walks.
going out and having fun. But I think what attracts her about party and fun isn't like just getting drunk for the sake of itself.
The people.
It's the people and that energy and the music and dancing and everyone's just happy.
I do want to go to music places with her.
She knows them.
Yeah.
She loves, like, she's a nightclub human.
Mm-hmm.
And what excites me about all my children is their life. Like, they're being close to me, the proximity of them. You know, I was FaceTiming Robin when she was in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still FaceTiming her to a degree.
Mm-hmm. And
I am grateful for the interaction they allow me in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not excited about Robin is back here. I'm excited about what she's doing and what I hear her putting her energy into, you know.
It's kind of hard right now. How's she doing? I know. She's been eating Oreos. I just finished off the Oreos.
Did you?
Yeah.
Emergency food.
Yeah.
I think she's going a little stir crazy, probably.
I forgot what she told me she wanted to do. What does she want to do after this is over?
So here's what last I heard,
Mm-hmm.
is she was going to go to College of Marin.
Yes. Okay, now I remember. Because I was like, you need to get the neighbor to talk to you because he's about to graduate or transfer or something. But, I mean, then I figured I was talking to a girl who's lived here her entire life and probably knows other people that went there, so.
Well, yes, and what Robin's excellent at is advocating through the resources that are set up. So,
okay.
she talks with counselors.
That's good.
She talks with teachers. She's
She doesn't need a neighbor then.
So she would.
But she might appreciate his perspective.
Right, exactly. She's down for that kind of thing. She's
good.
down for
Because I love getting all different perspectives. I think it's very important.
Yeah, and I think she also is open to that.
I miss her.
You can call her up right now. We'll have her join the podcast.
Should we?
Sure, go ahead and try. Let's see what happens.
See if she'll answer.
Serve time.
Do I call her on WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, yeah.
Yeah. I wish she could quarantine with us.
Well, she's off the 14-day thing that happened when she got back from
So, are you
Spain.
okay with us taking a walk?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people have different views on what's okay. Actually, I don't feel like everyone does. What? Couldn't place call?
Are you online?
Yeah. Robin changed her phone number to a new number.
Oh, yeah. It's because now she's on. She had a Spain number. Now she's back to her.
Tap to message new number.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. See if she answers. She'll be like, what? You're wearing makeup? Forgot what it looks like to have makeup on. I think my skin's doing better. Oh, that's another thing I want to do. I really want to buy like some stuff for my face and hair. You know, so it's
Your mom sells makeup, right?
yeah.
What of her product line do you think? Oh, I use this.
Her mascara.
Her mascara.
Did you tell my long lashes? Yeah, that is their best product though. Is the Epic mascara. I mean, when I first moved here, so I was hanging out with Laura, Robert's daughter, who lives in San Jose and is a family friend. She did not answer.
Yeah.
Call her on the phone. So a lot of her friends get like eyelash extensions, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, like your eyelashes are so long. Are those fake?" It's like, no, Epic mascara. And then I give them Mama's card. I don't think they actually ordered it.
Oh man. Well, anyone listening to this, look up Lisa Thomas and Epic mascara for healthy long lashes.
Yeah.
My first ad on my podcast after 7 years. What?
Why do is this her email?
That's her
Because I
email.
sent her an email because I told her about Skim. I wonder if she's been listening to it. So Skim, it's this not news channel. It started online, and they make it simple so that you can like understand why is it doing? it just makes it simplifies it. Because I mean, sometimes it's hard to really, kind of get the gist of what the news is
Yes.
trying to say.
That's what for that Google Home unit, I go in there and I say, Google, play New York Times podcast, and it plays the New York Times brief, which is like 3 to 4 minutes, and it's just real quick hit on what.
Like these are the important things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's focused towards women, which is cool. I mean, men can read it too. Hey, Grandma Candy.
Did you find Dora?
I think she's in my room.
No?
Yeah, she came out, but then she went away. Well, we're just gonna have to FaceTime her later.
Okay. So anything else?
No.